At the beginning of the series, we were shown a very big national park of America. There was also a city here. The national park was very big and had a lot of mountains and forests inside it. Two trekkers are climbing up a hill. They had tied themselves very strongly because if they did not do so, they could fall from a great height and get killed. One of them looked up where a girl was falling down and fell on their rope. Now, both the trekkers were about to fall down, but due to their strong rope, all three of them got stuck there in the middle. Both the boys were saved, but the girl was dead. On the other side, we see an officer named Kyle in the forest who was sitting and talking with his son. Then he got a call and he was asked to come to the crime scene at the place of the accident. Then Kyle says goodbye to his son and comes to the crime scene sitting on his horse, where the officers were preparing to bring the dead girl's body up. There's also a new officer here whose name is Naya. Kyle checks around where he finds blood, and now he starts questioning the two trackers. The trackers said that they did not hear or see anyone other than the girl. Now Kyle ties himself to a rope and comes down. He takes a photo of the girl's dead body and starts looking at it carefully. Meanwhile, he accidentally drops the girl's bracelet, and then he comes up with the girl's dead body. There were many injury marks on her body, which means that the girl ran from a long distance and came here, and some animal must have attacked her in between. Then Kyle sees a blood-filled handprint on a stone. That means she must have bled a lot. After which everyone comes back and reports to Captain Paul about this. The dead body is also shown. In the post-mortem, it was also revealed that there were marks of animal bites on the girl's body. There was also a gold tattoo on her hand, and now Paul and Kyle talk about this case. It is revealed that both are old friends. Now, no animal's claws or footprints were found anywhere nearby. This made Kale suspicious that a human could also be involved in this case. The next day, Kale and Paul came to the police station. Then the mayor says that solve this case as soon as possible because 5 years ago, a rich man disappeared in the forest, and both of them could not solve his case. And today, again, a life has been lost. Solve it quickly, or else people will start fearing to come here to our national park. If this happens, our business will decrease to a great extent. The mayor told Kale to talk to the rich man's lawyer, but he hated the rich man's case. At night, Kale came down from the hill and found the bracelet. Then, at midnight, he called his ex-wife and said that I will see the starry night after 2 days with my son. Hearing this, his wife Danny understood that he was sleeping. She asked Kale to sleep and disconnected the phone. Now this thing did not matter to Danny's second husband. The next day, Naya came to Kyle's house because she was going to work with Kyle on this girl's case. But they had not yet found out the girl's name. Now both of them set out on horses to find out about that girl and came to the forest. They reached the place below the mountain from where the girl had gone up and started investigating there. They found a hut which was empty. Both of them went inside where there were blood marks. That means the girl had come and hidden here after getting injured and had bandaged the injury on her leg. Apart from this, there were many other marks there. Then Kyle made a photo of those marks, and now they had to find out whether that girl was from their city or had come from outside. Then both of them moved forward, and with his sharp eyes, Kyle also found a bullet which was fired at this girl. Kyle talked to the doctor and confirmed that the girl was really shot in the leg. That means she was running away from someone. Then both of them came back where Danny was also there. Naya went to the police station and Danny asks about the call at night. Then Kyle says that I just remembered you. Kyle says that I am very serious about the case of the dead girl and want to solve it. Kyle came to know that someone had killed that girl intentionally. Danny tells him that you have to take care of yourself. Kyle asked, "Are you happy?" To this she replies, "No." Naya was playing with her son at home. It is revealed that both of them live alone in the same city. Danny calls Paul and says take care of Cal. He had disturbed himself and me by calling at night. Paul asks Danny to come to his anniversary party, which was on the weekend. Kyle was thinking about the marks. Then the next day, he met a local man, who is Kyle's old friend and takes care of the forest. Here Kyle tells him about the dead girl. At night, Naya was searching for photos inside the camp of the dead girl where her husband was sending threatening messages that I am coming to take my son, which frightened her. Kyle was sitting outside the house with his son at night and watching the stars, and then it was known that his son had died 6 years ago. But Kyle used to think about him even today and remember him and talk to him. Here Kyle and their Denny were getting sad after seeing the stars. Then her husband consoles her. After this, we see the scene of the past, where the dead girl was seen cleaning herself in the forest. And she was completely fine. Then she went forward with her bag, where some drug pills fell from her bag, and then she hid her bag at a place. Meanwhile, someone fired a bullet, which hit his leg, due to which he started writhing in pain. Kale again went to the forest to search, where he found the drugs pills on which something like a tattoo was made, and then Kale understood that it belonged to the same girl. On the other side, a cellar boy was selling goods to people. Then Kale came and started looking at his car. The seller came to him, and Kale took out the drugs from his car. He started asking the seller about this. Then the seller says that this is my friend's. Kyle also showed him the drugs pills and said that this is also not yours, and now I will put you in jail. The seller got very scared. Kale asked him to tell who is selling the pills. And the seller says that I do not know anything about this. Kale showed him the photo of the dying girl. Then the seller says that I do not know anything about this either. Kale showed him the gold tattoo. Then the seller says that I will find out about this. On which Kale agreed to him and went from there. Now Kyle came to a hotel and met a waitress who was his friend. After some time, Paul also came here. Both of them sat in this hotel and started talking about the dying girl. Both were very upset because of the mayor. Now Paul says that you should not call Danny at night, and you should also leave that house now. Then Kyle says that I will take care of my wife. You stay away from this matter. Now the coward called Danny and said that you do not need to complain about me to Paul, in which I will never call you after today. He got angry. The rich man's lawyer came to talk to Kyle because the officer handling his case was Kyle. She asks him many questions, to which he also gives correct answers. But when the lawyer said that when you were solving this case, your mental condition was not good because you had lost your son, then he got angry on hearing this, and ignoring him comes inside the house. Yes. He became sad remembering his son and thinks that I was the one who took his dead body out of the river. After some time, Naya came home. She told that from the autopsy, they came to know that the girl was not intoxicated and what should be done next. Then Kale says that we should talk to some people. Then after a journey of 4 hours, both of them reached the place in the forest where hippies live. That is homeless people who are addicted to drugs. Both of them moved forward and started talking to the head of hippies. Kyle asked his group about the drug dealer. Then the head of hippies said that he might have gone to the forest to get some school. Naya started asking everyone about the dead girl along with the head of hippies and showed her photo. So there she understood that a girl knows her, and Naya started questioning her, but the rest of the people came and stopped her. Then Kale left with Naya. Because they could be in danger from those people. Also, Kyle understood that those people know about the dead girl, and especially the head of Hypus knows, and now they have to find the drug dealer as well, because they can get some information from him. Then we see a hunter Dex who is Kyle's friend, and Kyle has come to meet him. Kyle did not like Dex's stay in the forest at all. He told about the dead girl. Then Dex says that yes, I had heard about her, but I really do not know anything about that girl. Kyle asks, did you see the drug dealer? Then Dex refuses. Kyle takes Dex's gun and fires a shot because he wanted to match it with the bullet of the dead girl. AXX did not like this act of his at all, and Kyle leaves from there. Now the seller is A. The sleeping man comes to the tattoo artist and asks about the tattoo. He said that officer Kyle had asked about it, in which that tattoo was made on the body of the dead girl. When the tattoo artist says that I did not make that tattoo, and you have to leave from here. Then Sailor came out, and there he got a message from the tattoo artist that do not talk about this tattoo and leave from here. Then Sailor was shocked to hear this. At night, Sailor came in the car with his household goods. Then the killer came from behind and killed him by strangulating him. The next day, a party was going on at Paul's house, where all the people from the police station had come. Here, along with Kyle, Danny also came and started talking to him. Both of them start remembering the old days. Here, an officer tells Naya everything about Kyle. Some girls were bathing in the pond. Then a girl saw Sailor's dead body floating, due to which she gets very scared. At night, When Naya was working in the police station, she found a photo of a little girl who looked like the girl who died, and this girl also disappeared in the same national park years ago. Then Naya compared both the photos, and both were the same. The girl's name was Lucy. She was in the forest. She was trying to find out which way Lucy had gone. Then she found the dead body of the sailor. Then she got a call from Naya. It was told that the name of the girl who died was Losai. Now we saw Losai's past in which she was with her mother, and both were talking. It was revealed that Lucy's mother was mentally disturbed, and she used to talk about after death. She had told many things about herself to Lucy in her childhood itself. Her mother's nose started bleeding. Then she understood that she would not be able to live for long, and from there she came back to her home. After a few days, Lucy lost her mother, and from now on her stepfather, whose name is Safe, was going to take care of her. On the other hand, both of them also tell Paul that the girl who died was Lucy. But 10 years ago, Lucy left her dad Safe's house and disappeared. No one knew anything about her. Everyone suspected that Safe must have killed her, but no proof was found against Safe. And then Naya asked about Safe. Gail says that someone killed him thinking he was Lucy's murderer, but in reality no proof was found against him. Kyle talks about Lucy's brother that we have to talk to him. Then Kyle comes out and finds Danny there. She says, "I did not complain about you to Paul. I'm just worried about you, and you ask me if I'm happy? So the truth is that I am not happy. I try to call our son, but I'm not able to do it. And I wish I could be a good mother." Then Kyle also gets emotional after hearing this. Kyle tells him that I also suspect Dex in Lucy's case. Then Denny got shocked on hearing Dex's name and immediately left from there. Then Naya came there, and both of them left to go to Lucy's brother. When she went inside, a boy ran away after seeing her. Then Kyle followed him, and that boy caught Kyle and started fighting. He even beats him, but Naya caught him at gunpoint. It was revealed that he is Lucy's brother. Kyle says we are policemen. Then both of them asked him about Lucy. He says that she disappeared years ago, and after that I have not come to know anything about this till date. We have never met in the last 10 years. Then Naya told that she is dead. Lucy's brother got shocked. Then Kyle asked about Lucy's drugs. He then said that I don't know. Then both of them left from there, in which Kyle still wanted to know what might have happened to Lucy 10 years ago. And now Naya thought that maybe she had left the house because of her dad and brother's behavior. Both of them started leaving from there. Then Kyle found out about Naya, that her husband was accused of drug theft, and due to this he was suspended in the police station. Kyle tells about himself that I like to live with the beauty of nature. This is the reason why I live here in the national park. When both of them came back, all the reporters were asking questions to the mayor. Then Kyle came to the office, and an officer told that the media people are now angry with the death of Sailor after Lacey and are asking a lot of questions. At home at night, Kyle starts looking at the files of Lacey and Sailor. He was sad that I involved Sailor in this case, and that poor guy was killed. And after the death of his son, Kyle does not want life. The next day, Kyle and a local man were together. Kyle told him that Lacey is dead. He is shocked because he thought that Safe had killed Lacey years ago. Kyle tells everyone that this is what it seems, and Lacey was born in this city itself. Then both of them came to Safe's house where a man was living now. Kyle told that Lacey, who was Safe's daughter, has died here. Did she come to this house? He says no, but I saw this girl on a mountain in front who had run away. Then Kyle understood after seeing that place that Lacey is refreshing memories with her mother there. Now, Kay wanted to know more about Lacey, where she was hiding all these years and how she reached here again. Now Kyle came and met the tattoo artist, and he had sent a message to Sailor for a tattoo. He started asking about it. Then the tattoo artist did not tell anything. Kyle asked the tattoo artist to tell the truth and hit him. Then he told the meaning of that tattoo. Kyle asked about the drug pills, and then the tattoo artist says that I do not deal in drugs. That is why I do not know anything about it, and that is why I told Sailor to stay away from all this. On the other hand, Nyan came to Hippies' tribe, where there was no one at the moment. That's why she went inside the hut to check, but then a lot of wood fell on her, and she fell into a deep cave built under the hut. Then Kale came to her house. Then he saw that Naya's car and horse were also there. but she herself was not there, whereas she was stuck in the cave. She moved forward, and she came to know that this cave was very long. Here she found a very small way through which she could go out. Then Naya started going fast from that way. But on going ahead, her head got stuck between two stones, and after the trouble, water was filling up there. Then Naya became very sad there because she was about to die. But then Kale had come from behind, and he told Naya to calm down and come back, because he could not reach there. Then Naya first calmed down by remembering her son, and she slowly came back. Then Kyle took him out from there, and he started praising Naya because she had left a lot of marks outside the cave. Because of this, Kyle was able to reach there. Now they found a mask here which had a mark similar to drugs and tattoos. At night, Naya came and slept with her son. She had a narrow escape. She was very sad remembering this. Kyle found a picture of Laysai's childhood in the pictures and then showed us Laysai's past in which safe used to take out all his anger on Laysai after Laysai's mother died. Then she was very sad in her room. But someone else came to her room through the window, seeing which Laysai became very happy. Then when she grew up, she came to the hill and started remembering her mother, just like she used to feel in her childhood. Then Laysai ran away from there and came to her tent far away, because she lived in the forest. There was a happy girl with her here. This is the same person whom Naya was asking by showing the photo, because both of them used to be friends. She stopped Laysai from going away because she was worried about Laysai. But Lucy did not listen to him, and she proceeded further in the forest. Lucy went to the same cave in which Naya was trapped, wearing a mask. In the present time, Kyle and Naya were preparing to go to the forest. After some time, both of them were looking at things around the same cave in the forest. When they went inside the cave, they found that there were many such caves and thousands of paths. When they came out of the other path, they found a lot of garbage there, and that garbage was probably used to make drugs. They found the cut part of the face of a drug dealer there, who was brutally killed by someone. They came to know that someone killed him a week ago and threw him here, and he was shot. Then Naya also found the rest of his body parts, which must have been scratched by animals. They gave the parts of his body to the head of hippies. Kyle suspected that these people could be involved in all the murders. That is why Kyle called the police here. He asked Laysai about the drugs and the drug dealer, but the head of Hypus did not know anything about all this. Kyle asked, "Why do you live in that place?" Then she said that when my life was set, I came to know that I have cancer. I realized that even money cannot save me. That is why I decided to live there, because I want to die in nature. That is why I came and started living in the forest. Now see, because of nature, even after 17 years, I am alive today, and now I've started hating the world. Then Kyle came to Pole in anger, and he knew that he would not find out anything from the head of Hypus. Pole showed Kyle Laysai's DNA report, in which there was no data of Laysai's brother in Laysai's family record. Then Kyle got suspicious. It happened that Safe must be her stepfather. That is why the father and son must be torturing her. Outside, a boy came to meet Kyle. Kyle came and started questioning him, and that boy told that there is a church in Nevada City outside the forest, and Lucy lived in the father's house there for many years. He shows him a photo which was taken many years ago. Now, after knowing this, Kyle left from there. On the other hand, Naab was about to go back after collecting evidence. Then she meets Hippie Girl on the way, and she asked her about Lucy. Then Hippie says that both of us used to live together. Lucy used to go to the cave again and again for some work of hers, but I did not know what was there. She was living here since childhood. But then she left from here and went to some other place. But she came back here again. Then I came to know that in the caves here, she meets a boy whom she loves. Lucy used to work with him, but that boy was very bad because both of them used to do business of drugs and money. But the problem is that I don't even know the name of that boy. I'm very scared of such people. Then one day Lucy left from here and never came back. Lucy used to leave the bags containing drugs in the forest, and her clients used to take the drugs from the bag and put the money there. A boy from this hippie tribe was also Lucy's partner. Hippie left from there after telling this, and now Naya was knowing a lot. At night, she shows Kyle Lucy's bag in which the drugs and money were exchanged. Then Kyle understood that maybe those people must be making drugs somewhere in the forest. Then Naya left from there to go home. The next day, Cal meets Dex and asks him about the drug dealer because he knew him. Then Dex says that the person who sells drugs has many enemies. Dial says that you too will take drugs. Then Dex refuses and says that intoxicants are good for business, but not at all for health. And I don't know anything about anything related to this case. When Naya reached home, her husband had come there, seeing which she got scared. He says that you had testified against me, due to which I was suspended, and now I have absolutely no money and no work, and now you come with me and give false testimony that I have nothing to do with the money from drugs. Then I will leave you forever. Naya says that you lost your job because of taking bribe. I have no fault in this. So he threatens that I will take our son with me forever. Then Naya agreed to him, and she is ready to go with him tomorrow morning. But this was Naya's trick because after some time, she dodges her husband and runs away with the son. On the other hand, Dex asks Kyle where was Lacey shot. Then Kyle asks, do you know Lacey? He started laughing at this. Then Kyle says that if you get involved in this, then I will not leave you. Then Dex says then your secrets will also come out. Meanwhile, Paul also came here. When he came to know that things are not going well between them, he started leaving with Kyle because Dex was teasing him by taking the name of Danny and his hotel friend. Coming out, Paul says that you're going crazy about this case and your son's death, and you have to leave this city. Then Kyle says I will leave from here only after getting justice for Lacey. Paul asked Kyle to calm down and asked what is the problem between you and Dex. Then Kyle says that there is no such thing between us. After some time, Kyle came home. Then he found Naya and her son there who had come and hidden here after escaping from her husband. Then Kyle felt good with their arrival, but he was not letting anyone touch his son's toys. On the other hand, after some time, the police released only Lacey's friend. He quietly came near the cave and wearing a mask, entered the cave and reached his secret drug den, where his boss was also there, whose name was Pablo. It was revealed that Pablo had killed the cello boy, which was known from his mother. Then Losai's partner came out of the cave. Then Kyle and Naya caught him outside. Both of them went into the cave and started catching all the goons. As they moved ahead, firing started inside. A goon threw a bomb there and caused a huge explosion. In this, Pablo entered further inside the cave along with the rest of the goons. Then Kyle and Naya came and killed many goons and caught Pablo there. Now, the mayor started calling himself a hero in front of the media, giving all the credit for this success to himself. Kyle and Naya found some girls who had become victims of drugs there. The bodies were found, and among their belongings, they found Lacey's bag, which had her clothes and photos. And she came out with them. After some time, Naya started taking care of her son, and Danny started treating Kyle. She was happy that she has come to know that maybe the drug mafia killed her. Then Kyle says that yes, she worked for them, so it is possible, but we have to find a reason for this, and now both of them leave again. Kyle comes to the police station and interrogates Pablo about the dead people and Lacey. Then Pablo says that I don't know any of them. Kyle says that the seller's ID was found at your hideout and you have killed her, and you must have killed the rest of the people too. Then Pablo got angry, but Kyle knew that he would reveal the truth. That's why Kyle came and told the other goons that Pablo has told them that you people have killed all the people, and then the goons also said that we don't know anything, due to which Kyle got upset because again, nothing is being found out. At the same time, the mayor was now taking advantage of this whole case, due to which both of them were also very surprised. Then, Kyle started looking at the location of all the people who died with Lacey, and he started thinking where Lacey had run. She was looking at every road. Here she met a local man and told him that I am not getting any special information in this case. When Danny was at home, Naya's husband came here looking for his son and wife. Then Danny denied that he is not here. But then his son came out from inside, and when he came to know that both of them are alone, Danny ran inside with the child. But Naya's husband caught him and tried to kill him. But then Kyle came from behind and caught him and beat him a lot. At night, Kyle thinks about Lacey again. He gets a call and is told that Danny has tried to commit suicide and is in the hospital. Kyle comes to meet him where Danny apologizes to him because he did something very wrong by not listening to Kyle in the past. Then Danny's husband comes and tells Kyle that I am sorry for what went wrong between you two. But I want to save Danny and you have to help me. Because Danny did this only after Dex's call. Then Kyle is shocked to hear this, and he finds Dex and starts beating him. He said that, I had forbidden you. You should not have done this. And then Dex said that you also could not explain to your wife, and then Kyle threatens Dex by holding him at gunpoint and leaves from there. The next day, Paul comes to Kyle. He says that what you did last night was not right, and now, because of you, our seniors are meeting. And what is your problem with Deke? Then Kyle says I don't like him at all, and I also doubt him. Then both of them came and met their senior aunt. Then Kyle was suspended due to his bad behavior, and his case had to be solved by another officer. Then Kyle agreed, and Naya was upset with this thing. Kyle said, I will give all the information to our colleague. Then he started leaving from there. Because of this, the local man also got very upset. Then the officers came there, and Kyle gave them all the case files. Kyle also found Lucy's phone, which he kept with him, and he decided to solve this case with the phone. He saw the phone, which was password protected. Then he took the help of his friend and took out Lucy's dead body and turned on the phone with her Face ID. Kyle started seeing many photos and videos in the phone. In a photo, he saw Lucy's friend, who was none other than Dex. And now seeing this, Kyle started understanding everything. He told Naya about this, and now he was going to go to the forest. Then Kyle also called Danny and told him about Dex, who he was going to catch, and maybe he had killed Dosey. As soon as he catches Dex, Danny and Kyle's secret will also be revealed. On this, Danny says that I am now fully prepared for this thing. Then Kyle moved forward with his horse and went to Dex's hideout and started looking for him, but he was not there, and then suddenly Dex shoots Kyle and injures him. Dex came and saw Kyle, who had run away from there. Both of them started chasing each other, and there was a shootout which continued till night. Dex understood that Kyle must be hiding nearby. Then he says that you should not have come my way. Kyle shot at him, but he ran out of bullets, and hearing the sound of his gun, Dex caught Kyle and said, if you try to catch me, I will kill you, and now you will have to die. Then Dex was about to shoot Kyle. Then a shot was fired in which Naya came and killed Dex on the spot, and Naya saw that Kyle had fainted there. Now, when Kyle regained consciousness, Paul was very happy there, and he told that Dex must have killed Laysai. And now this case is over. Naya was also very happy to see Kyle. Kyle thanked him that you saved my life and solved this case in a great way. Then Naya says that Laysai and Dex used to work together, and there was love between them. That is why I searched all around Dex's house, and I found a lot of guns and money, and maybe one of these bullets must have hit Nosy, but I have not found that gun yet. Paul told Denny about Dex's death and saving Kyle. Then Denny was very happy, and her husband also heard this. He asks, what happened? Then Danny told that Kyle has been saved, but I have to tell you a secret, after which maybe you will leave me, but it doesn't matter to me now. Actually, a few years ago, my son was killed by the same rich man. We were never going to know about this. But Dex, who used to be Kyle's partner, he installed some cameras in the forest for security, and from one of them we saw that the rich man took our son to the forest on some pretext and killed him there. Then Dex told us this thing. He was also ready to kill the rich man, but Kyle refused because he wanted to catch him legally and get him punished in jail. But we knew that since that man is very rich, he will be saved from the court. But still, Kyle did not agree to this thing. Then I gave money to Dex and asked him to kill the rich man. Dex killed the rich man after torturing him and made his body disappear forever. And when Kyle came to know about this, he got angry with me, and he ruined his life by drinking alcohol and left me too, and maybe now you will also leave me. Dex is finished, that's why I am telling you everything, and I leave it to you what to do next. Hearing this, her husband got very upset. On the other hand, everyone starts praising Naya, due to which she was very happy. But now they had to find out about Dex's drug business, how far it has spread. At night, Danny comes and meets Kyle and says that nothing can happen to me now. Then Kyle says that I still see our son. I have never been able to forget him, and neither will I be able to forget him. We play together and I do not care that this is wrong because this thing gives me happiness and I promise that now I will try to change my life. Kyle was sitting near the pond at night, where a local man came and started drinking alcohol. Kyle says that I have quit drinking and I want Lucy's body so that we can bury her and her soul can rest in peace. Then he says that you had worked very hard on Lucy's case earlier, but now you have to leave these things. Then Kyle says that I will think about it because he still wanted to know everything about Lucy. So the next day, Kyle told Paul that I'm going to Nevada and only after going there, maybe I will know something. Now Paul was against this thing. But Kyle left from there and reached the Church of Nevada, which was ruined. He saw the house near the church where an old woman lived, but she could not even speak properly. Then Kyle showed her Lucy's photo and asked about her. Then the woman did not tell anything. While checking the house, Kay came down to the basement, and he came to know that those people must have kept the children captive here. Here he saw the same marks which Lucy had made in the hut too. The old woman says that my husband used to run this place, and my daughter also used to come here sometimes. Kyle once met the old woman's daughter and asked her about Lucy. Then that girl told that my dad was a church father, and she used to raise children in the name of the church, in which she used to keep the children imprisoned in the church by taking money from the government and sometimes even from the children's mom and dad. Everyone thought that my dad was very good, but she used to give very little food to the children after taking money and did not take care of them by locking them in the basement. Then she says that Lucy also used to live here, but she used to cry a lot and hated my dad a lot. She had threatened my dad that I am the daughter of a policeman who will come and catch you. But then one day, she ran away, and now Kyle is shocked to hear this. He calls Paul and asks for help in solving this case. After a few hours, both of them are near the pond. Paul asks Kyle, what did you find out? Then Kyle said that Lucy used to live in the church. I checked her DNA report again. Then I came to know that her DNA matches with your daughter, which you had already hidden from me by removing it from the paper. That means Lucy is actually your daughter. So Paul accepted this thing and said that my wife did not know about this. But then Lucy's mother told her before dying that I am her real father. Then Kyle asked, did you send Lucy away from Safe's house? Then Paul said yes, because Lucy's mother had told me that Safe beats both of them. That is why I sent Lucy away from there and left her with the church father. It was heard that he was a very good father. Then I tried to trap Safe, but in the meantime, someone killed him. Then Kyle says, why did you not go back to get her? Father and his family used to beat the children a lot. So Paul says that I had to look after my family too. But then Lacey grew up and came back. And if she would have told everyone the truth, then I would have had to reveal the truth. I offered her a lot of money and a house, but she still did not agree. I came to know that she was living with Dex. Then she started blackmailing me and taking money from me. And I had also given her a lot of money, and then I came to know that she had started living in this forest, and that is why I asked her to leave from here. But then one day she went for a walk in the forest with my granddaughter. Then I followed her. I left my granddaughter at home and explained to her that she has to leave this place. But she was running away, and to stop her, I fired a bullet near her, which accidentally hit her leg, and then she ran from there. So I followed her. I just wanted to explain to her. But she was very scared, and while running she got injured and came near the hill. She took her life and fell down and got killed. But it is not my fault. I was doing all this only for the good of my family. Then Kyle says that you did wrong by killing Paul because she was also your daughter, and now you'll have to give her justice yourself. And now as Kyle starts leaving from there, Paul shoots himself and takes his own life. Kyle is very saddened by this, and Paul's body drowns in the water and flows away in the river. After a few days, the local man and his people together performed Lacey's funeral. He was buried, etc., so that his soul could get peace. Paul also came near the pond and was remembering his son. He was sad that I did not save my son. Then his son's soul says, Papa, it doesn't matter. You have no fault in this, and now I'm going to leave from here forever. So that my soul can also get peace, and you too, and you should fix your life after me. Kyle felt sad for this, but he agreed. But he says that, son, you will always be in my memories, and now both of them take their last goodbye. The next day, Naya came to Kyle's house and found a box. in which Kyle had left all his son's toys for Naya's son. Then, Naya took the horse from there and went ahead so that she could protect the national park. On the other hand, Kyle is also going to the national park. He had decided to forget his past and sorrows forever, and now he will start a new life. He was happy thinking about this, and with this, the season ends here.